Hey, what's up? Welcome to my top 25 countdown of my favorite baseball cards in my collection. A lot of people are out there doing countdowns of their top 100 or top 50 most valuable cards. I like to focus more on what my favorite cards in my collection are and not so much in value. So I'll be going through these, but first I want to share some runners up. And I also want to say that these runners up are going to show that value isn't based on what my favorite cards are. Although there are a lot of valuable cards in my top 25, but not all of them are valuable. And I have some as runners up, or even some that I'm not showing at all that are valuable cards. So just keep that in mind. So let's talk about runners up. The first one I'm going to share is this 1954 Johnston Cookies Hank Aaron card. I've also got this 1901 Wills Sports of All Nations America baseball card. One of my favorite Stan Musial cards, this 1955 Rawlings box cutout. This is my favorite image on the box. Another image that I absolutely love is this 1951 Bowman of Roy Campanella. It's such an iconic image. And then one of my favorite players in the hobby, and that's Babe Ruth. And I love the artwork on this 1954 Topps Scoop. Such a beautiful image. All right, well, let's get into my top 25. A lot of these are based off of the artwork that's on the card, or in some cases, the meaning behind the card. Here you have a 1911 Oback Cigarettes T212 of Benjamin Hunt. I absolutely love the artwork, the sky, the sunset. I love the contrast between his uniform and those red sleeves and that background that we already talked about. So this got authentic because of the back. Otherwise, the card is in near mint condition. Next card, another authentic. Card number 24 is my 1910 Philadelphia Caramel E96 of Red Ames. Such an iconic pose. I love his arms outstretched like that, and I love that glove. Just awesome. Also, the back is in perfect condition. I thought this card was going to get a numeric grade, but it says that it is trimmed. I don't think so. Card number 23 is absolutely brand new to my collection. It is within the last couple of days, and I knew that once it arrived, it was going to make an appearance on this top 25 countdown. One of two modern cards in my collection that make this list. This is my 2002 Topps 206 of Ty Cobb with a game-used bat. There were 100 cards printed with a game-used bat, and this one has an SGC 9. Here's the back. Let's talk a little bit about why I love this card. So, easily my favorite card in the hobby is that of the Ty Cobb T206 bat off shoulder. And seeing as how I found this 2002 Topps 206 with a game used bat relic, I felt like this was a perfect addition for my collection. I don't collect relic cards. In fact, this is one of, I think, 3 relic cards in my collection. So, but this is by far the most important one. And I absolutely love that it is now in my collection. And one day, whenever I get the actual T206 Bat Off Shoulder card, I will have a lot of fun pairing this card up with the original. Now, the second card that's modern, these are going back to back, and honestly, I could display these together. And that is this 2022 Top Stadium Club Rainbow Foil Board, numbered out of 25 of Ty Cobb. So the first card I shared with you was my favorite T206 card, and possibly my favorite card in all of the hobby. And this happens to be a card of my favorite photograph in the hobby. And it's such a beautiful photograph, coupled with that rainbow foil. It's awesome. It's amazing. So, really happy to have both of these together. And like I said, they pair really nicely together as well. Those are the only 2 modern cards. So two players I really focus on and really love collecting are Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth. And if you can't get playing days cards, modern cards are just as good, I feel. All right, so coming in at card number 21, this card represents the 1952 Bowman set that I'm currently building. I have a lot of the cards, but not all. And this last year came in at number 40 on the countdown. This year it's number 21, but it is my favorite card of Stan Musial. And so here it is in an SGC3. And this is such a beautiful card coming from such a beautiful set. The 1952 Bowman set is my second favorite set in all of the hobby. All right, last year this was at number 30. It is at number 20 this year. And this card here represents my completed 9-card set of the 1882 Cossack and Company H804-11s, otherwise known as the Circled Position Series. This is an advertisement trade card from Marshall and Ball. Here's the back. And this one is titled The Third Baseman. All right. And the next card was not on my countdown last year. It's a new addition to my collection. And it's one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. And it's probably the second most beautiful card in the T206 set. And that is of Harry Petit. And this is one of the few horizontal cards in the T206 set, but I absolutely love the artwork in this card. And I won this at auction this year, and I feel like I got a fabulous deal on it. And I love having such a beautiful card in my collection. Here's the back. It's an off-center back, sweet capital. Okay, card number 18 was card number 24 on the list last year. No, I'm wrong. It was card 21. But card number 18 now is this 1956 Roberto Clemente. This is a gray back variation. graded in SGC3. I have a long history with this card. I had this card when I was growing up. Not this one in particular, but I had a 56 Roberto Clemente, and unfortunately got torn. And so I was very sad with that, but was able to get another copy and really enjoy having it back in my collection. All right, card number 17 this year was card number 13 last year, and it is my 1878 Huntley and Palmer baseball trade card. This card is exactly 100 years older than I am. I absolutely love having such an old card like this in my collection. This is my second oldest card. This is my oldest baseball card and my second oldest card in my collection. The oldest being a trade card from 1865 that I shared in my last video. Okay. Card number 16 was card number 10 last year. And that is my 1915 Cracker Jack of Fred Clark. Such a beautiful image of him sitting on his bat like that. I love that stark red background. I love the socks with the red stripe on there. Just an awesome looking image. Here is the back. Uh-oh. Okay. Next card is card number 15, was card number 16 last year. And that's my 1929 Churchman's Babe Ruth card. This is from the Sports and Games in Many Lands set. And I love the image of this card. You can tell it's Babe Ruth. And I really want to get the Japanese variation of this card or version of this card. It's also from 1929, but it's like a postcard size. All right, my next card is card number 14. It was card number 5 last year, so it's dropped quite a bit. And that's my 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle. One of my favorite cards of his. Mickey Mantle is another player that I love collecting. Next to Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth, I would say Mickey Mantle is number 3. Next card coming in at number 13, last year was number 7, and that's my 1953 Topps of Willie Mays in an SGC 2.5. A bit undergraded in my opinion. There's no creases on this card. Perfect centering. It's just a beautiful card. Here's the back. All right, next card. Number 12 was number 8 last year. That's my T205 of Ty Cobb. There's the back. It's a Piedmont back. Next card. Card number 11 was sitting at 18 last year. It's my 1955 Topps Jackie Robinson. This is my favorite Jackie Robinson card. And last year I mentioned that I was going to upgrade this card, and I never did. So it's back on my to-do list for this next year. But I love this card. This card is such a beautiful card. And I think I'd rather have this card than any of his other cards. So here's the back. All right, moving into my top 10. This next card has come up one. It was number 11, and this year it's number 10. And that is my 1954 Topps Hank Aaron rookie card. So this is a perfect example of when a valuable card fits into your favorite list, not because of its value, but because of its importance to the hobby, because the artwork on it, because of the beauty of it. And in case you were wondering why it got the grade it did, it's because it's got some convenient paper loss on the back. Otherwise, it's a perfect card. Okay, next card is number 9 last year and also number 9 this year. And that is my 1932 Sanella Babe Ruth in an SGC3. I've had this card for a while. Love the image. A lot of people don't care for this image, but I like it. I think the artist did a good job on this. Here's the back. It's all in German. Next card, number 8, was sitting at number 27 last year. So this card has gained a lot of appeal over this past year for me. And that is my 1948 Leaf of Ted Williams. And it is off center, but man, aside from that, there's nothing wrong with this card. Maybe some wax on the back and maybe a couple of bent corners, but outside of that, that's a gorgeous card. All right, card number 7 was sitting at number 6 last year, and that is my 1954 Bowman Willie Mays. This is my favorite Willie Mays card. I absolutely love this image. I love that he's smiling. I love the stark white of that uniform against the dark background. Just, it's a beautiful card. Card number 6 was sitting at number 28 last year, so this one has also gained a lot of appeal for me. This represents my entire 1934-36 Diamond Stars set that I completed. And this is one of my favorite players in the hobby. This is a hometown hero here in New Orleans, Mel Ott. And I love the Art Deco background of this card. I mean, it's probably his best image on a card. And I love how far he's choking up on that bat. It's really cool. And here you go. Here's the back of it. Next card. Card number 5 was card number 4 last year. And that is my 1954 Red Heart Mickey Mantle. This is my favorite Mickey Mantle in my collection. It is such a beautiful card, perfect centering. Not really a blemish on the card. And man, I just love this card. I've always loved this card. I think even if I had a 52 Topps Mantle, I'd like this one better. All right, the next card is a large card. And this is new to my collection as of 2025. It's new to this list. I've shown it on one previous video. This is card number 4, my 1910 T3 Turkey Red titled Safe at Third. Now, it's arguably that this is the most beautiful card ever made. And many might agree with that notion. So this is such a gorgeous card. Just very big, but such a gorgeous card. Okay, card number 3 was also card number 3 last year, and the card number is awesome that it ended up this way because that is the person's uniform number. This is my 1949 Leaf Number 3, Babe Ruth. So card number 3 on this countdown is card number 3 in the set, and that being Babe Ruth's jersey number. That's just such a coincidence. Here's the back. I can't beat that grade for the condition of this card. It's such a gorgeous card. Let's put that one right there. All right, card number 2 and card number 1 were both the same from last year. This 1880s American Eagle Tobacco National League fine cut baseball trade card being card number 2. I absolutely love the history of this card. I love the artwork of this card. I love the rarity of this card. There've been like less than 5 graded, so I just absolutely love this card. I love that stashy stash. Here's the back of the card. Such a beautiful card. And finally, card number 1, same as last year, so this hasn't changed at all in my collection, is my 1888 Little Rhodey cut plug in 557 National Sports, and this is of America, depicting Lady Liberty, or otherwise known as Columbia, wearing a patriotic uniform, holding a baseball bat. There's so much about this card that I love. I love the baseball reference. I love the patriotic motif of this card. I love that it's Lady Liberty, and I love all the stars and stripes. I love the rarity of this card. This is the highest graded version or copy of this card. Here's the back. And this card is like super rare. This card has only ever been graded about 7 times by any company, not just SGC, but by all companies. So I'm really thrilled to have a copy of this card in my collection. And such a nice one too. It's just so beautiful. All right, guys, so there you have it. Here we go. There are my top 4 cards in my collection, my favorite cards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last 23 minutes. And hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I will talk to you all next year. And until then, keep hunting the good stuff.